Today on Low Carb with Jennifer, I'm going to show you how to make these 4 simple keto chaffle recipes. So not only are we going to make just the basic keto chaffle, we're going to make 3 other flavors of chaffle that are so delicious. So let's just get started with making the basic chaffle. I've got this Dash waffle maker. And these are so cheap. You can get one on Amazon or at Target for like $10. They come in all kinds of different colors and they get hot really fast. Like this one's already pretty hot. So we want to make sure and spray them with cooking spray. I'm just using Pam. You can use whatever cooking spray you want. Just don't want anything to stick. So for a basic chaffle, we're going to mix 1 egg with half a cup of shredded mozzarella cheese. And to be honest, that could just be it for you. If you want it to be sweet or savory, if you want a savory waffle, you can add salt and pepper. I'm not going to do that because I'm going to make just a basic chaffle. That is exactly what this is. And that's what you want. There's a lot of recipes out there for chaffles and they've got added, they keep adding more stuff. But the premise of the chaffle was that it's 2 ingredients. It's really simple. You can just whip one up really quickly. But when you start adding almond flour and baking powder, it kind of takes away from the easiness of the chaffle. So this is all you need. So we're just going to stir this up. We've got our waffle maker nice and hot, and we're going to use half of this for our basic chaffle. This actually makes 2 chaffles. So half into our waffle maker, smush it around, and close it up. So the best kind of chaffles are the ones that you let get really nice and crispy and brown. So you need to leave them in here for a while to get that nice crispy and golden finished product. While that's cooking, we can go ahead and make a different chaffle with this leftover batter. So since this is a savory, we're going to go ahead and make another savory waffle. I can't speak. I'm going to add a little bit of pepper. I'm going to add a little salt, just a little. And then I'm going to add in some chopped jalapeno peppers. This is enough for 1 whole serving of the chaffle mix, so I'm just going to add half. Or you can add it all if you want it extra spicy. So that's all there is to the jalapeno popper chaffle. Man, that's a mouthful. So we're going to set this aside until this one's ready. And you can check on it as many times as you want. It'll be fine. It's getting crispy. Okay, this one is pretty good. You could leave it in there longer and get it even more crispy, but I'm going to go ahead and pull it. As it cools, it's going to get even crispier. So that one is our basic chaffle. It's ready to go. And now we can cook our jalapeno chaffle. I love this little Dash mini waffle maker. It's so cute, makes just the perfect amount of waffle. So now I'm going to make a chocolate chip waffle or chaffle. We're going to start with our egg, another half a cup of shredded mozzarella for our basic chaffle recipe. Stir that up. So now I'm going to add in 2 tablespoons of, first I'm going to add in a tablespoon of brown sugar, sweetener, keto friendly. You can use Swerve. This is what I like to use Swerve because it's more resemblant of, is that a word, resemblant? It resembles brown sugar more than the Lakanto version. So we're going to mix that in. Let me check on my jalapeno chaffle. Ooh, looking good. So we're going to mix in this brown sugar. And then I'm going to mix in 2 tablespoons of keto-friendly chocolate chips. You can use Lily's, whatever sugar-free chocolate chips that you like. So this is enough chaffle mix to make 2 chocolate chip chaffles. So we're going to pull out this jalapeno one because it looks perfect. Man, it smells so good. All right, so now we can make the chocolate chip. Let me get my spoon. Spoon half of this in here. Okay, our chocolate chip waffle is ready. These are a little softer because of the brown sugar, but I mean, that just looks so amazing. 2 of those, you've got super tasty keto dessert. So we're gonna do the other one and then we'll move on to our final flavor. Okay, our final flavor for our final flavor is the everything bagel chaffle. So I'm gonna do 1 egg, another half a cup of shredded mozzarella cheese, mix that up. I'm gonna add in a little salt so it's not so bland, a little pepper, and then I've got a teaspoon of everything bagel seasoning. That's really gonna pump up the flavor. And we can just set this aside until our chocolate chip is ready, and then we can cook it up. Okay, I think this one is ready to go. Hot, hot, hot. Okay, our last is the everything bagel, last but not least. Let's do half of the batter. Okay, our final chaffle is ready. And look at that, we made 6 chaffles in about 20 minutes. You could use these for a sweet snack. You could put sugar-free syrup on them for breakfast. You could use them as the bread for a sandwich or for a hot dog bun, hamburger bun. You could use them for a hot dog. You can hold it like a hot dog like that. But yeah, really anywhere you would use bread, you could use a chaffle. So look at how amazing they look. So be sure you check out this recipe. All of these flavors are all fantastic. And like I said, you can use them for any time that you would use bread. And it's a waffle, and they're really easy to make, a whole lot easier to make than keto bread, and tastier, I think. So guys, check out this recipe. Also, check out this delicious cheeseburger casserole right here. It is so good and so easy. You literally just put everything in a casserole dish and bake it in the oven. It's amazing. So check out those recipes. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.